let's start with the feet parallel. Waist in the hands, and let's roll the shoulders. We're gonna need to make sure that those shoulders are strong today. We're gonna make them even stronger, and we reverse. Make sure that you're breathing, starting to engage the abs as we're going to go down onto a lunge. So one back leg and the arm from the same side is gonna go up. I'll just go that very slowly so we can do it a little bit quicker. Then I come up, opening the legs and send that same weight back, but still looking at me, still look at me. Don't go, don't look down. There you go. And we go back, down, and swing that weight back, and down, and swing, and still looking at me, bending those legs, yes. If you want more challenge, you lift that other arm, always there, without moving, or you can leave it down. And swing, and back. And two more. And one more. And back. That leg was burning, that standing leg. Let's prepare to the other side. Back feet parallel. Up to you if you want to keep one arm open. So diagonally, for the ones who want challenge. Other side, up and swing and go onto a squat. Making sure you breathe and swing and squat and swing. Doing a bit of cardio this morning. Bend your knees a bit more, Miria, as you squat. There you go. That's it. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Whew. And let's shake the hips from right to left. Now we're opening the legs very wide here. We're gonna keep the back straight, bending one leg, place or touch the weight on the floor, and elbow, other elbow back. And we bend the other. So one elbow is bent. As we bend each knee. If this is too challenging for you, you can just place it on the floor and grabbing it again. Up to you. Keep the back straight and squeeze that elbow back. So one arm is straight, touching the weight to the floor, other elbow is bent. Bending those knees, yes. Feeling a strengthening of the leg, but a stretching of the inner thighs. And 3, and 3, and 2, and 2, and 1, and 1, and back, bringing the legs back, and we side bend. Careful, you have weight, so don't go too low if you can't come back. Using your obliques to bring the body back to a straight position. And inhale and exhale. And one more on each side. Moving all the joints, getting the blood flowing. Now you feel much warmer. Let's go stand at the back of the mat. Feet parallel, pelvis in neutral, chest open, long neck. Inhale and exhale, flexing the spine. From the neck, through the middle back, all the way to the lower back. Place the hand weights on the floor. Bend one leg after the other. Feel the stretch behind the legs. Your head is heavy. Your arms as well. We're going to swing them forwards and back. And to the side. And lean forward slightly. On the side of the straight leg, we twist. Inhale back to center, twisting on the other side. Inhaling back to center and exhaling. Let's go onto all fours. The spine needs moving. For tightness, we need to move the spine. We exhale, rounding the back, looking at your belly button, pressing away from the mat, and inhale, looking up, your back goes in extension, and we push away as you exhale and round the back. Inhale, this time you're going to pull the hands towards your knees and looking up. Last one, exhale. Create a space between each vertebra. Use your abs to protect your lower back. And inhale, look forward. Now let's move the hips from right to left. Without arching the back, try to have your back not like this, but in neutral. We want the side bend to be maximal. Now combine both movements. So we go flexing, extending, and going right to left with the hips, as if you want to do big rounds with your hips. And one more. Getting all the tension out, all the movement between the vertebrae and the muscles, the QL, the obliques, and one more. Excellent. Now grab the weights, place them in the front of the mat. Open the legs to outside the mat. We're going to do high planks with opening the legs outside of the mat. Now grab one weight and press out and back. Touch and bend the elbow. Touch and bend. And 4. Squeeze your abs in. And 6. Feeling the muscles in the upper back. 8. And 9. And 10. Back, knees down, and stretch. So as you pull your elbow back, remember to squeeze your shoulder blade to keep your neck long and shoulders away from the ears. Now let's go back to high plank. Making sure your wrist is underneath your shoulder. Grabbing the weight. And we squeeze the elbow back. And 2. And 3. Try to be as parallel to the floor as possible. Of course, we can't be totally parallel, but use your abs to achieve that position. And 6. Squeeze your shoulder blade back. 8. And 9. And 10. Weight down, knees down, and stretch. Now let's do one step. Try to achieve a 90-degree in the front knee. Squeeze your abs in. Take the weights forward and back. Now try to grab the weight by your fingers as if they're hooking. Not the palm like this, but the fingers. And lift. Take some momentum. Lift. And lift. So it's going to be not completely to the side, but slightly towards the front, but almost to the side. And pull and resist the way back. And pull and back. Two more. And then we change leg. One more. Starting to heat up. Yes, the shoulders, the deltoids. Making sure that your shoulders stay low. Your arms are lifting, but not your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. So making sure that your shoulders are not lifting, your arms are. Otherwise you feel more of your neck, of your trapezius than your deltoids. So you should feel it just on top of your arm. And 3, and 2, and 1, and back. Let's do some opening here of the chest. And stretching here of the shoulders at the front, lower that shoulder. Let's do the tricep because we're going to work that now. And we change arm. It's always good to stretch. Do that during the day as well. And back. Let's go now to the side. Bending your knees. Opening them. Your elbow is aligned with your hip here. We take one weight, arm overhead, and we're gonna bend palm facing the head. There you go, we're in position. Now we're lifting the hips up. Yes, and hips down, and up and down. We do this 4 times. Your elbow is lifted just above the shoulder. There you go. Stay here. And now we straighten the arm, straighten the leg. Bring the arm and the leg back. And 2 and back. Nothing else moves. 3 and 4. Nice one, Lisa. And 5. And we go down. Inhale here. And exhale up. Back in the position. So the hips are always up. And we straighten one leg, one arm. And we bend there, but the hips stay up. 2. Press away from the mat with your elbow. And 4. And 5. And we go down. Last one. 5 more. You ready? Inhale. Vanida smiling. And up. And straighten. And back. And 2. And back. Doesn't look like it, but it's a tough one, that one. 3. Keep your neck long. 4. And 5. That's it. You've done it. Now, mermaid position. And we stretch. Yes, it's working of the shoulder. And the recipe for this is to really push away from the mat. Working those muscles. They're also part of the back. Very nice. Now let's look right and left. And now let's add a rotation of the spine before we move onto the other side. Building your shoulder strength here. So make sure when you go down, when you lift the hips, that you're not collapsing here on your shoulder. You need to push away, working your lats and your shoulders. So let's go into position. Let's go up, position, and down, and up, and down. Now we're just hitting up the obliques, and 4. Now we stay in position, and we straighten the arm and the leg, pressing away from the mat. And 4. And 5, and down. Fully inhaling and exhaling, and we go back up. And straighten and back. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and down. And we've got the third one coming. Inhale, pressing away from the mat. Remember that shoulder and that elbow should also be aligned. Inhale and exhale up, and we straighten for 1 and 2 and 3. Look in front of you. 4, keep that neck long. 5 and down. That's it, you did it. And now we stretch on both sides. Making sure you're breathing, your muscles need your oxygen. And there you go. Now we look right and left. Keep your shoulders back and low. And now we're adding a rotation. And we're in the right position to bend the knees. Place the feet parallel on the ground and grab your weights. Your weights are on the floor here on each side. You're holding them. Back is straight. Inhale and exhale. Now you're flexing the back. Grab the weights but leave them on the floor. Inhale and exhale up. It's all about the abs here. Inhale and exhale. Flexing that lumbar spine. Staying here and lift one leg and down. Other leg and down. Stay in this position. And down. This is an ab work, ab exercise, deep ab exercise. Squeeze your belly button to your spine as you lift the leg. You want all the other layers of your abs to be working. Now we lift one leg, lift the other leg, down with the leg and the other. Now we lift the other one up, down and down. 2 more, up and up. Balancing on your sit bones. Down and down. Come on, Richard. I can see you. Up and up and down and down. Now up and up and lower and lift. Both legs together. This is so hard. Looks so easy. And 3 and 2 and 1. Down. And arms back, and we lift the hips up. and slowly down. Keeping the knees bent, grabbing the waist this time. Palms facing the floor. Inhale and exhale down. And this time we're gonna gently box, adding a rotation. The abs are working. You're in that same position as before. Give me a flexion of your lumbar and squeeze your abs in. And 3, and 3, and 2, and 2, and 1, and 1. Now arms parallel to the floor. Turn the palms up, lower, and come back to the same position and box for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Arms parallel. Turn the palms up, lower, and come back. And 3, and 3, 2, and 1. Palms facing the ceiling, lower and lift. And now 2 boxing. 1, 1, 2, 2. Arms parallel, facing up, lower and lift. And now 1, 1. Arms parallel, palms up, lower and lift. Now we're going to do 5 times 1. 1, 1. Arms parallel, facing up, lower and lift. 2. Palms to the ceiling, lower and lift. 3. Palms to the ceiling, lower and lift. And 1. Palms to the ceiling, lower and lift. And now you're gonna lower, palms to the ceiling, vertebra by vertebra, all the way down. Very nice. Place your hand weights down. Take your hands overhead and your arms and stretch. Moving your ankles, circling your feet. And taking one wrist of one hand and pulling that wrist over. Now change. Pull the other wrist. Feel a stretch just underneath your arm. Excellent. Now, let's place both legs at 90 degrees. Put one hand weight between the feet and bring your knees to 90 degrees. Inhale here. Exhale, straightening your legs and back. Squeeze your abs in. No arching of the back allowed. Keep your chest open. Your abs are working here. Imagine that they're attached to your legs. And as your legs move away, you squeeze your abs even more. Straightening your legs and back. And 3. And 2. And 1. And back. Take the weight, knees to your chest, and massage your spine. And place the head weight back. Now grab the other weight in your hands. Interlace your fingers over the weight. Inhale here and exhale. We're adding the chest. We're straightening the arms and we come back. And 2. And back. And 3. And back. And 5. Let's go to 10. Legs at 45. No arching here allowed either. Squeeze your abs in. 2. And 1. And back. Weights down. Take your knees to your chest and massage your spine. Now take one weight in each hand. Place your arms at 90 degrees. Legs at 90 as well. And as you straighten one leg at 45, this arm of the same side is going to go as well in the same direction. Yes. And we change. And change. And change. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, exhale. Now you can add the head. 1, 2, and head down. 1, 2. Chest and head up. 1, 2, and 1, 2. And lift the chest. 2, and chest down. And now we keep the chest up. 2, 3, and we go to 10. The base of the shoulder blades is touching the mat. And 3, 3, and 2, and 2. 1, and 1, and down. I grab one knee. And straighten that leg. Circle the ankles. Feet going in one direction and the other. Now bend the knee again. Send it across to the other side and look back. Now see if you can straighten that leg and circle the feet again. Now it's pulling all over the side of the leg. It's okay. It's just pulling on your muscles. Bend the knee again, coming back to center and opening to the side. And try to open the leg again. And flex and point and circle in both directions. Reverse. And come back, and we change, grabbing the other leg. And straightening, point and flex, and circle in both directions. Now bend the knee, send it across to the other side. Look away and straighten and circle. And it's painful. And bend again. And this time open to the side. Pressing gently the knee to the floor while the hip of the other side stays anchored on the mat. And straighten that leg and point and flex and circle. Excellent. Now let's go on to the front. We have 1 minute. Place the hand weights in front of you on straight arms. Tip of the nose is touching the mat. Pubic bone and hip bone are pressing against the floor, opening the legs to the mat, to the width of the mat. Inhale, lift the head and chest, arms stay straight, we're rolling back, and exhale down. Let's do 2 more times. Shoulders away from the ears, we're initiating with the head, we're lifting the chest, pressing the abs in to protect the spine, and exhale down. And again, inhale up and exhale down. Now grab your feet if you can. Push your feet into your hands, lifting the head and the chest, and feel the opening of your shoulders, of your chest, and lower everything down. Now gently lift the hips. Flex the feet, lift the knees up. And we bend one leg after the other. Moving the head from right to left. Your head is heavy. Your arms as well. We're going to swing them back and forth and to the side, adding on the hips as well. Now we bend one leg, and on the side of the straight leg we twist, twisting the chest. Inhale back to center, straightening the other leg, and on the side of this other leg we place the opposite arm, opposite hand, and we twist the chest. Inhale back to center, and exhale. Come up, vertebra by vertebra. All the way up. While exhaling deeply.
Here we go again, control. Like a mannequin, I know I'll be waiting for days. Oh, we love